But that is so cool. And, you know, the big thing that I guess we're going to be talking about moving forward is people traveling, because a lot of people have traveled to make this trip to our area because we had one of the best views in the country. So we had a lot of people going down to South Carolina, had a lot of people at Lake Murray, had a lot of people in Columbia and Charleston as well. And Bill McGinty, speaking of Columbia, is in Columbia where we had the Eclipse of the Park, is what we were calling the ballpark down there. I know the folks there were excited, Bill.
Yeah, that's what it's called here in Columbia, the total eclipse of the park. This is the baseball game between the Fireflies, the Columbia Fireflies, and the Rome Braves. Rome is down in Georgia, in case you're wondering. They've suspended play. Actually, you're about ready to watch the first pitch go back out. Play was suspended for about 10 minutes during this eclipse. It was an unbelievable spectacle down here. They gave a huge countdown on the Jumbotron, and everybody started counting down. They left the lights in the ballpark off so that everybody could really enjoy the really total eclipse without having any artificial light introduced into the atmosphere. And around here, you know, I was looking around, I couldn't help but look around, and I noticed what Brad was talking about. It was really like sunset. It was sunset over there, and we could see stars out over there, and the sun was just glowing brilliantly behind the moon. It was fascinating, really one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna put my earpiece back in so I can hear you guys, but yeah, unbelievable here. It's starting to warm up a little more too. We enjoyed the nice break from the heat and humidity.
Bill,
Sarah and Fred?
I have a question for you. And some of the live shots that we saw, some people got eerily quiet, just in awe and amazement. Some people, it was like a sporting event. They were cheering and chanting. What was it like there at the ballpark?
It was very similar to that. Down here at the ballpark, you know, this crowd over here, over to the right where photojournalist Reed Bennett is panning the camera, they were on their feet. Everybody was clapping. I think the biggest disappointment is going to be when people take a look at their camera rolls on their cell phones and they really see what they captured, which was either something that was blown out, doesn't look like anything that they actually saw through those glasses, unless you're like Brad, who's got a specific filter over a telephoto lens. If you're a real shutterbug, and that's what they call an avid photographer, if you're one of those, then you probably did it right, and you're going to see some fascinating pictures showing up on social media. But if you just figured, what the heck, I'm going to grab my camera and see what I get, I'm pretty sure you're going to be sorely disappointed when you go through that camera roll.
Yeah, you would have had to have practiced on the moon. Actually. That's what they instructed you to do, to practice on the moon, your aperture settings and all of that before this even happened.
Bill, you're a photographer. Did you take any pictures?
Yeah, I did take some, and I'm one of those people that's sorely disappointed by what showed up on my camera roll. I'm actually running a time lapse with one of my GoPro cameras, but I have it pointed at the field, so I wanted to see the transition from light to day, or from light to darkness, and then darkness back to light. So I'll pop that up on social media a little bit later this evening when I get back to the hotel and I'm able to edit it together on a computer. But it was fascinating to see, but yeah, anybody who tried to capture it with a cell phone, pretty disappointed.